Part 5. Morning vocabulary practice that actually works. After journaling became a comfortable part of my mornings, I started thinking about the next step in my routine. I always knew that vocabulary was my weak point. I understood a lot of words when I heard them, but I couldn't use them when I needed them. It was frustrating. Sometimes I felt like the words were sleeping in my brain and I couldn't wake them up. So I decided to try something very simple, a short, gentle morning vocabulary practice. Not 30 minutes, not a long study session, just 5 to 7 minutes right after journaling while my mind was still calm and open. Let me tell you how it looked for me in the beginning. First, I made a small list in my notebook called Words I Want to Use Today. Sometimes it was 3 words, sometimes 5, never more than that. For example, one morning my list looked like this: confident, prepare, focus, comfortable. These were words I already knew, but I didn't use them often. They felt foreign in my mouth. I wanted them to become natural. Instead of memorizing definitions, I created mini sentences, really tiny ones. I want to feel confident today. I will prepare my tasks first. I need to focus on one thing. I feel comfortable this morning. Very easy, right? But so powerful. Because when you write or say these sentences, you're teaching your brain, use this word in daily life. The next step was something I call micro dialogues. This was fun. Every morning, I imagined a 15-second conversation. For example, A, how do you feel today? B, I feel more confident. I prepared everything last night. Or A, what's your plan? B, I want to focus on work first, then relax. These were fictional, simple, and sometimes silly, but they helped me practice vocabulary in a way that felt real, like I was training for real conversations. And yes, in the beginning, I felt awkward. I remember standing in my kitchen one morning whispering to myself, Crystal, this is ridiculous. You're talking to imaginary people. But after about 2 weeks, something amazing happened. I noticed that these same words started appearing naturally in my day. I didn't have to search for them. I didn't have to push myself. I just opened my mouth and they were there. It felt like magic, but it was simply consistent morning training. Another thing that helped me was listening repetition. Sometimes during breakfast, I played a short audio, maybe a podcast sentence or a YouTube clip, and repeated 1 or 2 phrases aloud. Just 1 or 2, never too much. For example, that sounds interesting. Let me think about it. I'm not sure yet. Little everyday phrases that make conversations easier. I also created a small, quick review system. Day 1, learn or repeat 3 to 5 words. Day 2, review them once. Day 3, review again. Day 4, probably you already remember them. Simple, zero stress. Before this habit, I tried memorizing 20 to 30 words in the morning. I failed every time. The problem wasn't me, it was the pressure. When you remove pressure, your brain learns faster. And now I want to give you a small challenge for tomorrow morning. Try this simple routine. Choose 3 English words you like. Write one mini sentence for each. Create a 10 to 15-second imaginary dialogue using at least one word. Repeat the sentences softly while you prepare your breakfast. That's all. Try it tomorrow, okay? Trust me, these tiny morning practices helped me speak more naturally, and they can help you too.